We did it. Error occurred. That's what happened. If you're seeing this stream and you're wondering what happened, an error occurred. I hope that doesn't mean I have to go up and shut off the other broadcast. Because that'd be fucking dumb if so. Because it wasn't an error with my internet. It was an error with whatever internal capture card shit. Or an error with the YouTube's server. It's the two flippery dippery dudes on one team versus the non-flippers. But it's versus a Kato.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, my other stream errored out. I'm sorry. It just said an error occurred and my broadcast stopped. Is my other broadcast still going or did it shut off? Or am I gonna have to go shut it off manually?
Notifications for the win.
Well, thank you for actually coming back. Damn, dude.
It ended.
Shit. Thanks, dude, for trying, though. You tried.
You are the only time I ever used notifications.
Okay. What? What is with this guy on the ground here? Holy shit, that guy does so much damage.
I really like your streams and I don't want to miss if you are the thumbnail like me.
Help! I can't do anything by myself. What is my fucking teammate doing? What is he, glitched out or something? fucking two guys played like fucking pussies. Like, come on, it's 2v1, be aggressive towards me. No, they're just fucking stupid pussies. I can't do anything if they don't fucking do anything. Because if I fucking attack one of them, they're gonna fucking gang up on me. God. Talk about fucking abusing a glitch. Fucking had no teammate for pretty much the entire fucking round. Two v one of two heavy weapon users that if I try and be aggressive, they can punish me very fucking easily. Jesus Christ. Also doesn't help, they got healed to full health like 3 fucking times because the stupid motherfucker in his oasis. Like, no actual person uses that besides the person in 2v2 who's useless and is pretty much relying on their teammate. Because that's all that fucker did. If he actually fucking came after me once, he would have died.
At least you have the courage to put up with PvP. I won't step foot in there.
I need to sacrifice one of my magic for something better. Because it's so hard to fucking do anything when people play passively in a 2v1 and sit there as a little 2 gangbang and don't do anything independently. Like, what are you supposed to fucking do? Especially when there's a time limit. That's the worst fucking part. Winning because the bar is a microscopic inch over because I had no teammate to revive me the couple times that I died is fucking bullshit. Just, it never ceases to amaze me.
Refresh GD internet.
The only thing that ever seems to cause me to lose is some dude's bullshit. It's never just, oh, that dude kicked my ass. It's just, that dude fucking abused something to kick my fucking ass. That's how that works. That's pretty much all you can do in this game to win, is abuse something. Oh great, I get the AFK guy. With the name Ulysses. Gale, and he's got the old Sage's visor on. Cut this fucking grass. Huh. He got the death glitch. I'm sorry. But I have to stab you now. That's such a shitty glitch. Well... Be gone. Shit, I gotta grab this loot. Got it. I must have killed that guy so hard, he couldn't come back. I was like, I didn't want that guy using half of his buffs. I didn't care if I don't get my buffs off. I don't want that guy using his buffs, because they work a lot better for him. I need to go to the bathroom though, 1 second.
LOL. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what my shitty ranking is now that that guy dethroned me, went in 1v1 very far. He took me down quite a bit.
I know they can balance stuff just for PvP though. And the way that I know that is because that's how received elemental attack damage works. Because it's like, you can still always apply a status ailment on a person in PvP, even though if that person has 100% received elemental damage resist. In PvE, when you're just fighting like normal enemies, they can't afflict you with normal status effects. Because you're 100% resistant. See? 101.4%. 100% resistant. Why am I always verse gynecologist? Why can't I be on his fucking team for once? I want to be on the good guys team. Why can't I be on the good guys team? It always forces me to be on the bad guys team. Seek help. Yep, should have saw that coming. I was gonna kill my very weak teammate. Let me move! Come on! I'm blocking and I'm pressing dodge. What else does the game want me to do? Like, really? Fuck, I need to stop using high stance. Yes! Get the fuck out of here. Fucker. Get pointed down at. They had such a lead, too. But I brought it back. That was a bunt clencher. A bunt clenter. That clented my butt real good. My bunt. Can't even speak English. That really done. I'm just gonna stop trying to speak now. I swear, I'm not trying to, like, purposely fuck up like that. It may seem like jokes, but I'm only laughing because of how fucking stupid it makes me look. Just like all my baby rage. Thank you for stopping by, though.
Laughing. You're killing me.
I'm glad I can make someone laugh. Cheers, man. I need to mute my mic for a sec. Alright. A little bit more than will help some people. I already said I would earlier, but after that match I got salty and wanted to get revenge. I need to get a channel baler. God damn it. That's what I mean. Yeah, a channel baler. I need to get a channel baler that just has a bunch of salt on it. Not a banner, obviously. A baler. You know, like a hay baler? I just need to bale that shit up. Preferably square bales. None of them round bales like everyone else does.
You do need a baler.
I need a bunch of salt shakers. That's all it needs to be. And one needs to be like tipped over in the background with just salt everywhere. Please, fam. Please. Why you have to be so patient? I already know what he's gonna do. He's just gonna pull out his living weapon. He has his living weapon fully charged. There isn't much I can do. Yes! Motherfucker. Can't stand the sight of you. He wanted to pussy it out at the end. He thought he would win in the damage war, and I was willing to take that bet. God damn it, it's gonna be that guy again. God damn it. Yep. Oh my god, stop with the running attack. Like, cool, take the win, dude. You win. You're a fucking faggot. You win, dude. You look like a douchebag. That's all I care about. Cool. Cool, dude. Cool. Cool story. Wow, what a skilled build, dude. What a skilled build. I love all these desperate people who are like, I'm going to win no matter what with my stupidly bullshit living weapon build. Get real. So sick of these living weapon losers. The only way to counter it is to use living weapon. So many people. Original comeback. Wow. On the internet. So roasted by the guy who just has the only comeback of saying you mad. Get a real build, dude. Cool story, dude.
You just laughed at him the whole time.
Yep. I'm not gonna bother fighting him anymore. I'm done fighting him. If he wants to fight me, he'll stop using the fucking living weapon shit. That's all he can do to beat me. He can just take his win. Because I'm not going to sit here and have a 2.5 minute fight. He's like, I'm after titles. I'm like, cool story, dude. You want to use outdated fucking internet troll bullshit, then I can do it back too. People are really message heavy today. Oh shit, sorry. Jeez. Do you not get it? I'm done fighting you. Have fun with your meaningless victory. I'm gonna... I did block the guy, just in case you're wondering. If we come across him, like I was doing before, I'm just gonna laugh at him and let him win. I don't care about titles, so it's like the guy can win all he wants. He can take that. He can take all the titles in the world. If he's only doing it to get titles, then I'm not even gonna try. It's like, why? You're obviously just desperate to have something with that name on it. Like, come on. Don't sit there and tell me I'm a pussy for not wanting to 1v1 a Nash square to living weapon build. It's like the most absolute dumb shit thing in the world to do. It's fucking hilarious how people are like that. I'm like, dude, I've already beat you multiple times. I don't even care at this point. You guys got me salty doing 2v2s. I shouldn't be as reckless. I need to do some co-op to lift my spirits a little bit. Such utter trash on the internet nowadays. It's always just trash people. I don't know if it tells them if they're blocked or not, but I hope it does. I need to try using that attack more.
Getting drowsy, I'm gonna lay down and drift away.
Alright, man. Peace out. Have a good night's sleep. How are there 4 people here, but it's not doing a match? What the fuck? First time that's happened to me. why I can't shoot well today. Yeah. Jesus, that gives you a lot of wind damage. I'm just seeing what happens when they go above 30.
I'm back. Chest hurts when laid down for some reason.
That's not good. How exactly does it hurt?
When does level 40 unlock for Guardian?
When you're in Way of the Demon. When you unlock Way of the Demon. It doesn't add much more, and it costs a ton. It's just a thing where it's like, I really want this, because I'm going to be using this a lot, sort of thing. Like, I always put Saoirse to 40 immediately, because she has one of the best inheritable effects, which is just Amrita
Enough to
earned.
leave me awake. Keep.
I'm coming.
But your title says play 3-2.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, I completely spaced that. Oh, that's because it's the second playthrough on my channel. I've already done a playthrough of this game up until Way of the Strong, but I never did Way of the Demon or anything on my first character, because that was back when the game first came out. My second character I made just a little bit before the DLC came out, so that when it came out I could play what the DLC had just as my character was hitting max level. Which is just about how I got it. I was a couple days ahead of finishing the game and the DLC releasing. But that didn't matter much. I mean, I'd play it anyways. I'd still be playing it even if it didn't have the additional difficulty. So... And it's also because it was my second character I had created that I had actually intended to beat the game on. Because I had created a bunch of other low-level characters because I wanted to test some things at low level. But this was my second character I actually intended to do everything on. And I already have a third character going off stream, but that's mainly just for if my stream ever just runs into issues or something like that and I have to play my other character. Because if for some reason I can't play online in Nioh, or something happens with the Nioh servers and they get borked for like an hour or two, I'll just swap over to my other character.
Me playing this game for about 3 years with short breaks for Red Dead and Fractured Butthole.
I think that'll highly depend, at least for me, on how good the last two DLCs are. I don't necessarily...
And Borderlands 3 whenever it comes out.
Yeah, that too. That one I'm gonna be fiending for. It's gonna suck. I need to get a gaming PC before then. So I can play it on PC and not have it be on console. It isn't bad on console, at least if they aim for that similar graphic style, though. Because, I mean, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One ports of Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel run really well. I have all versions, so... I especially like the The fact that Gearbox put an FOV slider on the console version of it, because that makes me hopeful in the future that they'll also put an FOV slider for Borderlands 3.
I guess Dead Island is Maya now that Quicksilver got bought out or whatever happened.
I'm one of those few people who didn't like Dead Island, and it wasn't due to the gameplay or anything, or how it was structured. It was due to the field of view. There was just something about playing that game for more than 15 to 20 minutes for me that just gave me like a pounding headache behind my eyes. I don't know what it was about that game's specific field of view, because I can go and play like old PlayStation games which have worse field of views than that, way worse, and it doesn't make me as nauseous as that game. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it's not even that the game's bad. I wish I could play it for a longer period of time, but something about like the movement in combination with the motion blur, it just, whatever is in my brain that doesn't like motion blur gets immediately triggered by that game. The tiny FOV, the way the character like feels like your head is like someone took his head and stretched it out a foot in front of his body, sort of thing. That and the fact that even on the PC version, you can't change the FOV, if I remember right. Unless you went into like the INI files, and then that broke the way the view models and shit worked in the game. Something about that game. I've played a lot of games, but there aren't a lot of games that make me nauseous by playing them.
My main problem was saves glitching just because a large invent pry.
Are you talking about in this game? Oh, no, you mean Dead Island. Right. I totally forgot about that.
Inventory. No Dead Island.
I totally forgot that that was even a thing, because I didn't
I
didn't get to play that game for nearly as long as I would have liked. My friends played the hell out of it though. He played that game probably 500 plus hours or some shit. He's ridiculous.
Both games did it.
Sorry if I'm not doing anything. I'm doing what you know I'm doing, but can't say it. So.
Yeah, me too. I put 1500 hours on the first one.
Jesus. I have a friend I talk to in a chat room online occasionally who has played so much Skyrim, it's actually like mind-boggling to me as to how much he's played, because he like played the console version.
I gave up second playthrough on the second one when it glitched.
That sucks. That's what I was afraid of happen in this game, because this game originally had a save glitch back when it first came out, and like the first couple patches it had a glitch where sometimes when you made a new character there was this save error that would occur on the console where it would go like it would try to save, and then an error notification would like pop up over the screen like what happens if you pull the internet plug out of the back of the PlayStation 4, like that type of thing. And what would happen is, if you were playing on an alt character that was below the main character, it would resave that alternative character as the main character, overwriting the main character. But that, again, that's an old glitch. That isn't a glitch that happens anymore. But it is a potential glitch if you play unpatched in Nioh. But then there are a lot of other cool glitches that aren't in the game anymore, like the EGA skip. If you don't know what the EGA skip is, or any of the early like...
I heard about that. I still don't have an alt character.
Oh, I have 3 characters. Don't worry about it. It would have happened long ago if it was still a possibility with me. Because I've had this character in the second slot for ages. Because my first character is still there. I mean, I could show you my first character. My first character was just a shitty Raging Bull build. That I eventually like caved and got Kingos so I could do enough damage to beat Way of the Gourd. Because that was before I started doing the damage priority sort of thing like I did with this build, where I prioritize damage. I am eventually going to do another playthrough where I do a heavy armor build, and I don't go below below or above. I don't go above B agility, so my agility is always at C. Fat roll, basically. I wanted to do a fat roll only character. And see how well I could do with that. But now that weight reduction is a thing, you don't need to do that. You pretty much have to force yourself to do that. Because now that weight reduction is a stat you can get on armor pieces, you can wear... Before patch 1.07 and the new status effects of them adding weight reduction, you could not equip Armor the Exceptional fully. It was impossible. At 99 stamina and 99 strength, you could not equip all pieces of the Armor of the Exceptional set at once. You would be like 0.04 over or some shit. And there was no possible way to get it below. But now, you can wear the heaviest set of armor in the game easily and still come in at B agility. Because of weight reduction. Which is just fucking ridiculous to me. Because it defeats the purpose of the heavy armor having weight. Like my build right now. I only have
a secret stash to share gear between characters without farming for it again.
That too. That would be nice. I wouldn't even care about it for sharing gear, to like take a gear off from another character and put it on another one. The thing that I would want the most is I would just want it for gold and reforging materials and stuff like that. Because the worst thing about it is that if you farm for a lot of like spirit stone chunks and stuff like that, and you want to make another character, you're gonna have to do that again. And that is a pain in the ass more than anything else.
Yeah, weight reduction on gear is new, isn't it?
Yeah!
Yeah, weight reduction was added in patch 1.07.
Goddamn, this scene is awesome.
Sorry about the coughing. This guy's name.
The first time I saw Angry Joe playing Nioh at the PAX show, I knew I had to get it.
Wait, who did you say? Angry Joe? The guy who doesn't ever play video games anymore, you mean? Of course.
The coughing comes with the territory.
I'm of course joking. I'm subscribed to Angry Joe, so... I just find it funny that he has other Joe play most of the games for him nowadays. And that when he does play, he'll only play for like a little bit. And, I mean, they of course, they do it because they're trying to be entertaining in personalities, but I don't know. I've always been entertained when a person can play a game well and be funny. That's way more.
Last year when he still played a lot. Now he does more movie reviews.
Well, not only that, it's just... I think it's partly to do with, like, the fact he has bad vision but doesn't want to do something about it. That video games have become, I don't want to say less fun for him, because he obviously has fun watching other Joe play, because I mean they're still very charismatic people, still enjoyable to watch even when he's not playing. But
yeah, other Joe played more Nioh on the video I saw this year when it came out.
Yeah. But it's like, again, I've always liked it when a person can play a game well. And I understand that's hard, but I think it's better when a person can understand and follow directions at least, or at least interpret what the game wants from you. Because I think that's it's the thing you see with Dark Souls videos and people who start playing Dark Souls. They always try to be more charismatic than a thinker, and then it ends up biting them in the ass because they don't actually... How did he die? Because they don't think rationally about what is going on. And it's just like the people who call Nioh a hard game because they refuse to use magic and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that magic is mandatory, because I didn't use magic for most of my first playthrough. The only thing I used was like regen talismans and other things like that. And then eventually I think I got like weakness and sloth talismans later on. I don't know. It's not like I'd expect them to do a full playthrough of a game like this, because that's too much time for them when they need to go through video games all the time. And that's the thing that one of the things I probably should have said to Keith Ballard in his comments about, or yeah, in the comment section on his recent Nioh videos, because he says, or I mean, I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm just going to say what he has said in videos, is that this game has a very repetitive way that it does things. He went as far as to describe...
Yeah, I didn't mess with them at first either, but all the videos I watched, everyone was using magic, so I decided to look into it.
Well, because it's like, you also have to consider in this game magic isn't like a... It's not like a thing where you have to be casting spells. It's a thing that is more of an active combat type of magic. Most of the things are anyways. Or utilitarian magic, like I was saying. Healing and shit like that. I like stuff like that. I've always used healing in video games if it's an option for me to. It's just like Dark Souls. I never had a problem with the Estus Flask having as many charges as it had in Dark Souls 2, because you can get healing spells so early on, and you can get multiple casts of them even, and as long as you just do a little bit of an attunement in that game, you can get healing and pretty much bypass the fact that you have low Estus Flasks, on top of the already existing fact that Dark Souls 2 has life gems. I think that game had probably the most broken amount of healing in it that wasn't Demon Souls. Because Demon Souls has the most broken amount of healing. Because you can just do... Oh, he died.
I just used the Shirogama Dexterity and Spear Body with some Spirit and the rest just enough to qualify for all ability requirements.
Yeah, that's what I did on my first character. And, I mean, the same thing with this one. I wanted to meet the requirements for all the dojo things, even though you don't necessarily need to do that. You only... Oh my god, I got a glitch on the screen. God dang it. Get off the screen, glitch. You dang glitch. Where's the fucking glitch gremlin? I need to fucking smash him. Where's my god dang hammer at? Stupid goddamn. What even is that? That's like the Kekai talisman symbol. That's like the thing that purifies yokai realm. If you have it on you. One of the fucking stupid Omnio mages casted it. Goddamn glitch. Glitch overlaps everything on screen because glitch is stronger than game. Goddamn glitch. I'm not resetting the stream because of a damn glitch. It'll stay there. Ooh, a glitch! All I can think of is the fucking glitch gremlin from the AVGN video. Every single time I have like a weird funny glitch in a video game, I just imagine that guy in my brain and he's like, ooh, a glitch! You see that? That's a glitch.
You know when a yokai barrier that appears when you enter a boss area locking you in said room?
Yes. It's it's like their way of doing a fog
I got
wall.
trapped in it.
Yes, there's a stream I did. I think it was like 4 or 5 streams ago where I went to go help a guy fight Saika Magoichi and
couldn't move.
And I can't remember what the mission is called, but it's the mission where you have to go into that little cave area that has the giant drop in it, and you have to kill like Saika Magoichi as the boss at the end. In that area, if you stand near the door, when the door closes, it will shut you outside of the door, even though your co-op host is...
HSD to do it again.
Oh my god, I just fell in the water. I should have been paying more attention instead of talking, but I'm trying to practice.
Yes.
I'm trying to practice talking at the same time, but...
Same one.
Yeah. Yeah. I got shoved outside of the door by the fucking door. The double doors pushed me out as they closed on the guy who walked into the fight. So it didn't like summon me into the fight, because it technically, I was already in there. And I was stuck on the outside.
It's not so bad.
But the guy beat the boss, so it wasn't... It wasn't a bad thing. The guy still beat the boss even though I was there, and I just... After I made it inside, after the boss was over, I just did this...
That's actually worse.
I did the sorry emote like 10 times. Because there was nothing I could do, I just had to stand there and like wait for him to complete it. So I could get back inside to get to the thing that allowed you to end the mission. Cheers.
At least he could get you out of it. Laughing, I gotta see that video.
It wasn't that long ago, so it should be pretty recent. I think it was at the... I think it was at the start of the stream, after airing out or something.
UG got a lot of videos, but I'll find it eventually.
Yeah, sorry. There's also a video way back in my first playthrough where I fell through the ground in some dude's world after being summoned to a shrine, and I had to like tell him to like let me out, like to de-summon me with the sacred ash so I could leave, because I couldn't use any items because my character was still falling, and if he beat the mission I couldn't interact with it. So if he didn't kick me out of his world, then I would have had to reset the game and close it and reopen it. But luckily he did. He did boot me out of his world.
God damn, that looked amazing. The combat in this game is so crispy.
What looked amazing? Sorry. I love that they can shoot vertical cannons. I love it.
That battle.
Some of the animations in this game are really well done. What? Did he just spawn and die? He's just like, hey, I surrender.
Off with his head. All those limbs flying off, I fucking love it.
like how I cut that guy's leg off and then the leg disappeared, but he didn't? Where's the leg? You never had one to begin with.
His leg is in the vacay round.
His leg is gonna become an umbrella. You figured it out. What? Back for more? I love when they spawn twice. Oh, you could've... Oh! God damn it, I forgot I have haze on. Smoke some weed. I'm gonna smoke this guy. Damn it, we didn't smoke him. Come on, smoke me. Never mind. I wanted to haze him. Leaf Glide could also be technically a weed reference, if you wanted it to be. If you make it one, it is. At least his cannon isn't moving. 1 second.
Before Nioh came out, I posted, to all you Dark Souls fans, if you don't Nioh now, you Nioh.
Alright.
Do you think they'll do a higher rarity? Kinda hard to trump Divine.
Did you just say Trump? Yeah. No, they're not gonna do a higher rarity, I don't think. Just lesser so because of the rarity thing, and more so just because of the familiarity bar. And how it's sort of set up and incremented. I mean, maybe they could add a little tiny one after it, but it's like 999 out of 999. It'd have to go up to like 9,999 being the next one, and it'd have to take like a long ass time to get it and be like 20 whetstones worth.
I want my Burleson.
You never know. I mean, they could very well add like a legendary class. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I normally... I was expelled.
Cap 99. 999.
9999. I'd probably
9999.
I'd come up with too much stuff though.
Pray.
Like, I always have way better ideas than what the game developers are actually going to use. Not that my ideas are great. I'm just saying that if they were going to add another rarity, that would be the way that I would do it. Is just make it like a legendary, like a true like super rare drop.
Sound like Herman Cain.
Have it only drop from rewards so that you have to like actually complete something. Or you could have it like, for example, you could do co-op to get a legendary, you could do PvP to get a legendary, you could do just normal mission completion so that even if you played offline, normal just completing a mission is a chance to get a legendary or something. I'm just calling it a legendary because that's what I always consider the toppest of top tier item to be called, is a legendary. Not an exotic or a one of a kind or a divine. Legendary is always the best. Raider. Legendary. I might play some For Honor again. I heard they buffed Raider in the recent patch that added Shinobi and the other guy. The guy who fights with one sword and no shield. And just pushes and punches people with his hands. That's a good combat thing to do with weapons, is use your hands. That's how medieval combat works. It makes... Honestly, the two
I
recent...
send too many messages. Fuck you to YouTube.
Sorry. I don't even have a filter turned on. That's just whatever YouTube's built-in thing is. Because most of the... It's whatever the default settings are, because it always it always goes back to default, even if I do change stuff midstream. Because I have changed stuff midstream before. Don't use... Oh my god, that fucked my team so bad. Didn't hurt because I have full elemental resistance. I totally forgot about that. I didn't even need the quick change scroll. The only thing he can hurt me with is physical damage. Nah worries, mate. This guy took to fire. And he does Garbo damage. Oh yeah. He can't hurt me though, that's a good thing. Yeah, he does nothing to me with my protection talisman. And this is the way of the demon Umibozu.
I just unlocked my magic mystic on Thursday. It changed my life, LOL.
Just having protection talismans is ridiculous. I gotta try and always remember when I do that mission, I gotta swap out the lightning talisman for fire amulets. Just for that moment.
Instant cast is life.
Yes. Yes. Instant cast is a must. It is a you have to have it sort of thing. At least if you are going to use magic and buffs, it's just way better to use it, because you can use it mid-combat instead of it having to only be used out of combat, or in combat, but only when something does like a long animation that you know you can get the full cast animation. Or you can use there's Omnio Mage's Joe Oboshi, and that helmet.
I played 3 months, we shouted what a fool.
Without Card Jishi, I don't do nearly as much damage to these Way of the Demon enemies. Oh my god, that thing was pathetic. They're so resistant. They're good swords. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, nope. 9 HP. 9 HP. Oh! Don't crash. Here we go. Didn't crash. Oops. Spoops. That was a spoops. That was a spaps and a half. That was a 7 out of 5 schnapps. That was a 3 out of -2 Rumpelstiltskins. You see this glitch I have? Oh, what a wonderful glitch! Oh, another glitch! Glitch here, glitch everywhere! Oh my god, look at this shit. I'm like a fucking walking wormhole of particle effects. What the fuck? Look at this. It's only when I walk. I have like this hacker aura. Who's this hacker? The fuck? Thanks. I'm a glitch. Look at me, I'm just a glitch. Ain't nothing but a glitch. Life is a glitch, girl. Young plagiarism. Life is a glitch. Life is a glitch, girl. And you glitch. You know you've been too hard anyway. Life is a girl. I think that's gonna be it though. I'll be back another time. Thanks everyone for stopping by though. Until next time though. Peace out everyone. Can I say though again though? Though. Though I should go though. Though. Go bye though.